Hey guys, we just got out of seeing Tomb Raider, which is a remake of the Angelina Jolie movie, and it's also based on a video game series that Joey Neary has actually played. He's a big gamer, and he is game for this review, and he's ready to score some points with his audience members.
That was smooth.
Let me tell you.
That was a good one.
Joey, did you like this movie? That's the big question.
I liked it. But you know what, Chad? You know when the Hunger Games came out and everyone was like, people who read the book were like, oh yeah, it's alright, but the book was way better. It's the same thing with the Tomb Raider, the movie, and the game. The game was way better, but the movie was okay. Because they had to fit in 14 hours, the game's 14 hours, into a 2-hour movie. So obviously they had to take out a lot of detail, characters, you know, it was different. It followed this like a similar path. It was different, but it was alright. It was good.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the Angelina Jolie movie a couple weeks back, and I was like, this is awful. So I was like, well, my expectations are really low. I didn't play the games though, so I didn't really know what to expect other than instead Alicia Vikander, who's the new Tomb Raider. I personally didn't like Tomb Raider. I just thought, like you said, like it just it felt all over the place, unfocused, and the action scenes were also kind of like dull. I mean, there was also, it wasn't like the original though, where you could tell there was so much bad CGI, but there were some moments I felt in Tomb Raider that the CGI just really wasn't good, but other times it was very good. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't a fan, but you liked it. What did you think of like the like acting and like, from a technical aspect?
What's the broad's name? Who's the main actress?
You're referring to her as a broad, Joey?
Sorry, whatever. What's her name?
Alicia Vikander. Yeah,
I thought she was pretty good as Lara Croft. As someone who has played the games and I know a fair amount about the Tomb Raider franchise, I think she portrayed Lara Croft very well. She's thin, but she's badass. I liked her fighting style in this one. It was like a lot of it was like not Nacho Leap, but like Rey Mysterio shit. Like she's doing like Hurricanrana flips on people. Like it was cool. The way I personally thought. I know you were a big fan.
I liked her performance though. I mean, I thought it was kind of cool. Also, kind of how they showed that she was kind of like meh at MMA and how she gradually, like when she first killed someone, it was kind of like it affected her. But then I felt towards the end, I just kind of like brushed aside that, and she was completely fine with going all Katniss Everdeen on everyone. And I was like, okay, I mean, I guess that's fine, but like, yeah, well, I mean, that's how I looked at it. It was like her first death, I was like, oh my goodness, and then it was like after that, I was like, it was like, it's like she went all like.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. That's
yeah, true. I mean, I guess just from like, and that's what I was saying, like with the whole characters, I just kind of felt that in not fleshing them out and just trying to like, I would say it fell apart for me like a lot towards the end, especially with the villain. Like he was so, I love him. Like the villain was in the Hateful Eight, but
yeah, he was good in that.
Yeah, he was really good. But I just felt that he was so cliched with like everything he was saying and just like how he was acting. It kind of felt really forced to me.
Especially when you just watch the Hateful Eight and he's like that goofy.
Yeah.
And then in this movie he's like really serious and like monotone. It's weird. It's kind of weird, but
yeah. And he's like, I killed your dad, and then it's like, oh, I didn't. It's like, what'd you miss? Like, how do you explain that situation? Like, I want to see an extended cut of like this explanation. Like, did he just like not realize, oh yeah, like I didn't actually kill him. I was just saying that to try and trick the audiences who haven't seen thousands of movies. It's me. But no, in the end, like I respect your opinion with why you liked Tomb Raider. It's just, for me, I felt like it really could have done the source material better. I mean, it did the original movie better. Like it's automatically better than the original movie.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going crazy over it. It's like for me, it's a good movie. It's not a great movie. It's not an awesome movie. It's not bad. It's good. It's good. So that's just how I feel about it. It's a
good watch.
The game is great. The movie is good. That's how I feel about it.
And would you say that would you say for like anyone that's watching this that has played the games, would you say that they would like it? Like,
probably. but don't go in there expecting it to be as good as the game, because it's not. But how could it be though? Because like I said, the game is 14 hours, of like a lot of in-depth information and characters at arc and like crazy stuff, amazing action scenes and set pieces. Like that game is really well done. Like it's a masterpiece of a game. And to try to fit all of that into, what was it? It wasn't even 2 hours. It was like a little bit under 2 hours.
Yeah.
To fit that in 2 hours, it's gonna feel a little empty if you go in there thinking that it's going to be like the full meat of the game, because it's just not. It's not, and it's tough for them to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel as though that's why, in my opinion, there hasn't been a good video game movie, because you have hours upon hours of a certain video game
build up for the characters. They start this way, and then they get their courage or whatever, and they're a totally different character at the end. You feel like you grow with them when you play the game, because when you're playing the game, it's like you're it's actually, basically it feels like you're the character, if you let your mind wander, and it's tough to replicate that in a 2 hour
movie,
time frame.
Which I honestly think is why video game, like maybe Tomb Raider would have worked, in my opinion, better as like a TV show where you can.
That's a really good point. Yeah, like a 13 episode thing, almost like the Marvel series, like that.
Yeah,
hour-long
like
episodes.
you were telling me with the Punisher.
Ooh, that'd be a good show. That would be a good show.
Yeah, which is why, as someone that hasn't played the games and has only seen the Angelina Jolie movie, which I absolutely hated, it's like, I think that's why for me it just felt empty, and me with like empty movies, I'm like, it just kind of stinks. So that's why me personally, I'll be giving Tomb Raider a 2 out of 5 star rating. 2, what would you be giving Tomb Raider?
I would give it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
For
That's
those
solid.
who like a letter grade, a C.
C. It's a good rating. It's a good rating. I give it a D, as in didn't have enough character development. See what I did there, Joey?
C, as in could have been better as a Netflix series.
Yes, or HBO.
Or but I don't have that shit.
I mean, you could have seen Alicia Vikander even more.
She's pretty hot.
Yeah. You gotta watch Ex Machina. I mean, for those of you that have seen Ex Machina, Ex Machina is great. Alicia Vikander, she is a great actress, and she was honestly the best part about Tomb Raider. I think we both can agree, even though our ratings are different. But, guys, what did you think of Tomb Raider? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you very much for watching, Joey. Thank you for guest starring again. Appreciate it. Yep.
Like to do it.
Yep, it's very fun. I'll catch you guys later.